We have one special announcement. This is a teleprompter-free zone, so please bear with us. Welcome to the rally in the Valley. Tonight, on the day that our country recognizes the Constitution, we gather as a group of concerned citizens who share something in common. We have lost trust with the majority of our politicians. They have lost their credibility. I am here tonight to tell you why I think people like you and me decided to let our voices be heard. It is not an original idea, but was predicted by our greatest president and greatest American, George Washington. Washington said this of political parties: they are likely, in the course of time and things, to become potent engines by which cunning, ambitious, and unprincipled men will be enabled to subvert the power of the people. Washington knew the party system would result in elected officials choosing party over principle, sending America down the wrong path. We have been on this course for generations, resulting in one big political con. A con people here tonight are no longer willing to play. We have one party who believes that a crisis should never go to waste, and another party who says vote for us because we're not as bad as the other guys. We people attending the tea parties and town halls have not left our political parties, they have left us. Washington said this about the two-party system: it agitates the community with ill-founded jealousies and false alarms, kindling the animosity of one part against another. Our elected officials continue to distract us by pointing their finger at the other party, while often taking us further and further away from the Constitution. Do you think John Adams would have ever thought there'd be 60,000 pages of tax code? Not a chance. Do you think Thomas Jefferson would have ever accepted the amount of debt we placed upon our children? No. Do you think Benjamin Franklin would have ever created a Ponzi scheme like Social Security and robbed it blind? No. We are here because our leaders have turned the Constitution upside down. They have convinced people that it wasn't their fault, but those other people from across the political aisle. If we elect the right party, all our solutions will be solved, they say. All our problems will be solved. We must stop making excuses for an elected official just because he represents what we think is the correct party. They either believe in the Constitution or they don't, and if they don't, we need to get rid of them. The Tea Party movement is an old, new way of thinking. A new, old way of thinking. It is an independent, responsible, America First way of thinking where officials serve the public rather than serve their political career. Our pivot point became the first TARP bill by then President Bush. He actually said, "I've abandoned free market principles to save the free market system." This was confirmation that we could no longer trust either party to govern within the boundaries of our founding documents. Tonight we are here to say we would rather lose an election based upon the principles that made America great than trample upon our liberties.
Amen. Yeah.
Together, through reason, debate, and the wisdom of our forefathers, we must convince other people to join us. We should not ask each other if we're Democrats or Republicans, but rather, do you believe in the Constitution as written, or do you believe, as progressives do, that it is an evolving, outdated document? The Tea Party movement is growing larger and louder. Partisanship created our problems, but principles will solve them if we trust people like Washington, Jefferson, and Adams. We will succeed if common sense people like you and me continue to get involved. Together, let's work to elect people who put America before party and people before power. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, and we hope you enjoy the rally in the Valley. I would like to introduce to you your host, Terry Bierke, and please look for me in the crowd with the microphone so you can participate with your voice. Thank you.